This video covers the process for responding to IRB requests during the pre-review process, which prepares your application for IRB review. The process for responding to IRB requested changes after IRB review is covered in a separate video. After submitting any application in BruinIRB, IRB staff conduct a pre-review of your application. The purpose of the IRB staff pre-review process is to assess your application to ensure it is complete with all documents and information required for IRB review. Staff also check for consistency between the protocol, supporting documents, and responses to questions within the IRB application. IRB staff also check for clarity to ensure that the plan is clear so that the IRB can review it. If there are missing documents, incomplete information, or if clarity is requested, IRB staff will return the application to you with clarifications requested. BruinIRB will send an email to the PI and PI proxies if IRB staff have returned the application with requests for clarifications. When an application has been returned with incomplete changes, IRB staff may return the application back to the PI to request an explanation or justification for not making the requested changes, or to provide an opportunity to make any missed changes if they were accidentally overlooked. For those who received a request for clarifications during the pre-review process, let's review where to locate the requested changes and how to respond to the requests. Log on to your study's main page. Note the status of the application will reflect clarifications requested. Scroll down under the History tab to select the Clarifications Requested notification so that you can view the full request. Note that the request may include written instructions in item number 1 and documents in item number 2. Next, return to the main study workspace. Select the Edit Study activity to make changes to the sections of the application according to the clarifications requested, if applicable. In this example, some documents were missing from the local site document section of the application, so the study will be edited to upload those missing documents to the appropriate sections of the application. Once all changes to the application have been made, save and exit the application. The next step is to complete the Submit Response activity. Select Submit Response. Describe the changes that were made to the application and any supporting documents, and provide an explanation or clarification where applicable. If the PI disagrees with the request for changes, they can provide a justification for not making the requested changes in the note section in item number 1 and provide any supporting material in item number 2. To submit your response, select OK. Note that it might take BruinIRB several moments for it to register your changes. Please be patient and do not click out of this activity to ensure your changes will be incorporated. The application status will then return to the pre-review state, which means your application has returned to the IRB staff's inbox. You can view under the History tab to confirm that the response was submitted. Please note that your application will not be returned to the IRB staff unless the Submit Response activity has been completed. So please verify under the History tab that your response was submitted and that the status of your application is in pre-review. If changes to the application were requested, but no changes to the application were made, the IRB staff may return the application again to you to complete the requested changes. Note that only the PI and anyone who has been designated as a PI proxy in BruinIRB will have access to the Submit Response activity and can submit the response. So plan accordingly prior to submitting changes. If you are unsure about any of the requested changes or request for clarification, please contact the IRB owner assigned to your submission. The IRB owner can be located near the top right-hand corner of your study's main page. You can select their name in blue and their contact information will appear. To learn how to respond to IRB requests after the IRB has reviewed your application, please watch our video on responding to IRB requests post-IRB review. Please visit the OHRPP website at ohrpp.research.ucla.edu to access resources on this topic and other resources on human subjects research. Thank you for watching.